Good morning. I am live in Oakland, California, and it's Friday. It's finally Friday. Good morning and Namaste, and welcome to Namaste Today in the Zodiac Weather. My name is Christopher Witecki. I am the Sensei to Serious Joy, here to stand in my heart and walk in the light. Thank you always for joining me today. I'm lovecasting live in 5 dimensions from the beautiful Temple of Gaia in Oakland, California on Friday. Thank God it's Friday, July 3rd, and it's a holiday weekend in the United States. It's going to be 4th of July on Saturday, and I'm in the second day of wearing a beanie. It is revolutionary, folks. And I'm a Leo rising, if you're wondering. If you're like, what's with the beanie? Leo rising, okay? I need to have the hair perfect or just hide it. Everyone who has Leo understands the information. Well, it's going to be a quantum weekend, my friends. I think we have some quantum breakthrough. It's not just a holiday weekend. It's a spiritual holiday. We got the Star of Bethlehem up in the sky, and that means that something new is getting born in your heart. Now, in your personal sensei, I'm going to give you some details on how to navigate what I call the quantum leap, because I believe you'll be making a quantum leap, an emotional quantum leap, by Monday. And in your zodiac weather, I'll tell you where to put the focus as the world is spinning so you don't get lost and you stay on your way. But before we get into your personal horoscope, let's first dive into the depths with your personal sensei. This is your personal sensei for Friday, July 3rd, 2015. Well, hello, my friends. It's a holiday weekend in the United States, but it's a spiritual holiday nonetheless. Today, step 11, Cancer rules the day. Step 11 is when we feel our integrity. So today you'll begin to feel your integrity. And emotional integrity is an important part of building new consciousness. We must use emotional integrity. Think of emotional integrity as the safety of a baby in a womb, okay? That's the kind of emotional integrity a person needs to change their life. So today through tomorrow, you're stepping into that emotional integrity, and thank Goddess, maybe because in the United States we have a little bit of a holiday, we can take a break. We tend to work a little too much in the United States, and so we can step in that emotional integrity. Now, there's a couple of things I want to point out. We've had a full moon, which means we are releasing old emotion. All right, so old emotion is going. You want to let that old emotion go and let it flow. Anytime something old comes up, let it go. It's not going to serve you. We're going to cook something else in our consciousness, so I'll talk about that in a minute. And you want to find out what's coming up next. So we want to make sure that we're still protecting from yesterday and keeping old emotions from bleeding in. And today in that integrity, we're going to build new potential. In fact, we're going to move into step 12 by tonight. But let's move on to our conscious cooking and explain it a little bit simpler. I like to use cooking as an example because I think that's what consciousness is about. We're in Cancer right now, so we are cooking up a new emotional tone. And in the first 11 days, you should have released the heavy baggage and at least set up a peaceful tone, if not a joyful tone. Joy is not easy to pull off, okay? Peace is good, right? Maybe the fireworks, some this weekend will make you feel good. So today, what we're adding to that basic emotional tone is more love. Step 11 is I love and I love some more. So we're adding love. So today, whenever something isn't right, add more love, see how you feel. All right? More love is more music, more blankets, more of anything that makes you feel loved. Do it for yourself. Get yourself into integrity. I argue there's a lot of love on the planet to be received right now. You'll see that in the zodiac weather and the cosmic clock, how Venus and Jupiter are all setting us up to receive. That means the love is there, but you have to say, I want, I desire, and pull it in. So stir that love in. And what the consciousness or the cooking of conscious says today is once you have enough love in there, you're going to lead to a new belief. And that's step 12. And that's really what the United States is based on, new belief, step 12. Step 12, Cancer, is a new belief about feelings. And when the America went through its revolution, we had a new belief about our feelings, and we signed the Declaration of Independence when we had a new belief about our feelings at step 12. So we are ready to have a new belief about our feelings. We're adding up to a new belief about our feelings, and this is so that we can create a quantum change that I believe will begin on Sunday. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But before we talk about all that, let's actually focus on our phrase of the day. I think we got to focus our day on the phrase of the day. Today I love myself, and tomorrow and forevermore. Today I love myself, and tomorrow and forevermore. Now I'm just putting that out there because it's step 11. I love myself, and tomorrow and forevermore. That's what 11 really is. It's I love myself and I love myself some more. But I think we want to love ourselves and we want to love ourselves tomorrow and forevermore. And let's get that brainwashed in our head. Like, I can't stop loving myself ever. You know, no matter what happens, I will always have to love myself. And getting your brain in that is very positive. Like I said a little earlier, the emotional tone of the baby determines whether or not the baby will be happy or not be happy. These early degrees of cancer are about setting up that emotional disposition, that emotional tone. So today we want to program the brain on how the tone will always be. I love myself today, tomorrow, and forevermore. Because I said so. And so it is. I thought so. The I thought so bump is a little cool. Now moving on to our color breath work. We are working with yellow in Cancer. And I can't say it enough. If you're having anxiety, do some breath work through the yellow. 3 breaths through the crown and out through the front. 3 breaths through the crown and out through the back. Visualize white light, because white light will intensify and add any color and balance any colors in the system. Now yellow's where it's at, but today it's a lot of the green. Green is the heart chakra, and you can feel your heart light up, you know, when people are happy. You can feel your heart light up when something happens, when you laugh or whatever. And sometimes when the heart lights up, we get a little sad, like our heart will start to feel some aches or some pains. So today, as your heart chakra lights up, realize that you are sensitive in the heart today. It may need a little bit more juice. That's the whole point of I love myself today and tomorrow forevermore. So there's nothing wrong with you. Your heart just needs more juice. And then when we add the yellow, our passion, plus the green, our heart, it opens up our third eye, which is indigo. I believe. And so I believe here in the next 24 hours, by pampering and loving yourself, by surrendering to the joy and maybe the holiday, you will come to a new belief. That's the steam that's coming off. So do some breath through the third eye and do some envisioning, some vision questing by the end of the day. Now, your soul challenge today, with some motorcycle guys going on there, Californian motorcycles. Your soul challenge today is to restore integrity to 3 tiny places in life. 3 tiny places, okay? So that would be like, you know what, I've been meaning to fix that VCR flashing clock for a long time. Fix it. That's a tiny place. You know what I mean? VCR, I'm dating myself. But that's my point. Find 3 little things, tiny little things, that you can fix and restore to integrity. I think the smaller, the better. Okay, this is all part of Sensei's work here, wax on, wax off. And while you are restoring integrity, I call to you to meditate on how you feel before it's restored and how you feel after. By keeping the little examples on something very small, you can really easily monitor how you really do feel better when things are in alignment. Welcome to the world of a Virgo. They go too far, but still nonetheless. So today I say meditate on your feelings before the integrity, meditate on your feelings after the integrity, and meditate and hold what that feeling of integrity is. So let's wrap up our calisthenics with today's Joy Quest. Today's Joy Quest is good for the today and through the weekend. Should you choose to accept it, it is pledge allegiance to your heart. I challenge you to pledge allegiance to your heart. That is putting your left hand on your heart, by the way, not your right hand. That's your spiritual hand. And at some point this weekend, promise your heart that you will be there for it all the time. Now, I know it's Cancer and we're dealing with emotions right now, but that's the whole point. You want your emotional field to know it's loved. That's what all of today is about. And if you want to survive on whatever opens up as far as that magical quantum leap is that's opening up on Sunday, you really got to know that you love yourself, you're there for yourself, and you're not going to ever step away. So, your joy question, you choose to accept it, is pledge allegiance this weekend to your heart. And for our final soul calisthenic, today's telepathy. Today's telepathy is a little game we play where I give you 3 names. They're all cancers. And one of them I have some extra information in after the commercial. And I'm actually going to recycle these a little bit with this topic because one of my shows went kind of down sour. But one of these telepathy. Now, the topic is these are tough cancer men. Tough cancers. Sometimes cancers can get really tough. But only one of these tough cancers I'm actually thinking about. Which one is it? Is it cancer number 1, Julius Caesar? Or cancer number 2, Vin Diesel? Or cancer number 3, Sylvester Stallone? Which one of these cancer tough guys am I thinking about? I'll have the answer right after this. Having trouble in your love life? I have the answers. It's called Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. The biggest problem usually is people choose the wrong person. Not anymore. Find out your birthday secrets, available online at secretsofbirthdays.com. Soul Garden. And welcome back to Namaste today. Loving Namaste in Oakland, California, but next week after the 4th of July, I'm going over here. That's San Francisco, that little shadow you see across the bay, and look forward to meeting Namaste ambassadors there. So if you'd like to be a Namaste ambassador and you haven't reached out yet, come on down to soulgarden.tv, click on Namaste Today Ambassadors, and let me know where you are in the city. We'll go say hi and we'll appear on camera together. So for the answer to today's telepathy, our Fun Friday one, we're looking at Cancer tough guys. But only one of these tough guys I was thinking about. Which one was it? Was it number 1, Julius Caesar, who, by the way, July is named after, Julius July, 2, Vin Diesel, or 3, Sylvester Stallone? And the answer is Sylvester Stallone. Mostly because he's the tough guy of my generation, but I was curious about Sylvester. He always seems like kind of like the guy that's down on his luck. Oh, Adrian, and he feels like kind of a sad sack a little bit. Well, he's a step 13 Cancer. That's the revolutionary Cancer. They always kind of feel under the thumb and ready to jump through any time. By the way, Sylvester Stallone has the same birthday as the Dalai Lama. Oh, very interesting, huh? So moving on to today's rock and roll gospel. I think love, laughter, and song are so important to people's happiness. And today, I'm actually going to pick a song that's somewhat patriotic, but also kind of Chris Witecki. I'm going off the Cancer beaten path and picking a song about America, just to be patriotic. And the song I have chosen is by Simon and Garfunkel. One of my favorite duos, by the way. And the song I'm speaking to is America. Have you ever heard their song, America? I know you have. Play it. I think it's sweet. I think it's tender. I think it's, the appropriate tone for where our country seems to be right now in this 4th of July. Remembering the good things about the United States. But before that happens, let's move on to your cosmic clock and your zodiac weather. And here we are with the cosmic clock. Well, the sun is at step 11 today and still conjuncting Mars, but Mars is at step 6. So our aggression is at giving and receiving. Our sun is at integrity. Clearly, we're going to have some joy today. So expect things to be restored to balance, to feel emotionally great for the weekend. Now, the moon is in Aquarius, which, by the way, is where the moon was in the original United States Declaration of Independence. In fact, the United States has a Sagittarius rising and a moon in Aquarius, if you don't know. But the moon in Aquarius means we are detached, we're not taking it personally, and we're doing what's right for independence. Isn't that funny? And the third point I want to point out is we've got 2 sets of 22s going on. This is the quantum I'm talking about. And on Sunday, you'll see in a second, we're going to go Uranus ruled. So we're kind of on countdown for some sort of a major emotional breakdown. First of all, it's Mercury at step 22, Gemini. That is our mind having breakthrough in the next 24 hours. And Jupiter is now at step 22, Leo. That is our heart having breakthrough in the next 24 hours. So our hearts and minds are up for breakthrough if you just go with the flow. Now moving on to Saturday, which is America's birthday. Step 12 will rule the day, so on America's birthday you'll feel your heart open up. It's kind of funny, but we all do feel more free on the United States birthday because step 12 is a very freeing degree. It makes us feel free. It's like the door opening. It's the bridge. So we will feel the bridge tomorrow. The moon will be in Aquarius, and we'll also feel a bit detached. And Venus will be at step 24, which means we'll be open and ready to receive that quantum change. Then on Sunday, step 13 rules the day, and that means we will have spiritual breakthrough on Sunday. So if you follow my sensei advice through Friday and Saturday and opening up, expect some sort of emotional breakthrough on Sunday. That might be that you finally find peace. That might mean you finally find gold. That might mean you finally find the one you love for the rest of your life. But it is breakthrough, and with Jupiter conjuncting Venus, spiritual miracles are happening. But before you go walking down your spiritual miracle path, let's take a look at the moves of each of your brothers and sisters this weekend and a special soul vitamin. And this soul vitamin is actually sponsored by the North Node at 4 degrees Libra, something you didn't talk about yet in the cosmic clock. We have a North Node at 4 degrees Libra, which means the universe is all suggesting we adopt a new quantum relationship for ourselves. So your soul vitamin for each of the 12 zodiac signs in the order of the 11 steps to serious joy is where to apply the pressure in order for you to go through the quantum change. All right? Starting with the secret step. Step 0's the Scorpios. Scorpios, sunny, nesting, and resting this holiday weekend, but apply or focus on your spiritual faith up and through Monday. Just focus on your faith and nothing more. Step 1, the Leos, sunny and sentimental, but to make it through the quantum change, you're going to have to think differently and let your mind ride the wave. Step 2, the Cancers, cloudy, a bit withdrawn for the weekend. They'll be rather private, but you need to go quantum with the way you nurture yourself and keep yourself feeling secure. Step 3, the Sagittariuses, sunny and chit-chatty are in their head, but you need to go quantum with putting yourself out there. So this is a time where Sagittarius are getting discovered or finding important people. So put yourself out there for this holiday weekend. Step 4, the Aquariuses, sunny and super cool with the moon in their sign, but it's time to go quantum with living by what you believe. So you got to practice what you preach right now, Aqua. Step 5, the Geminis, sunny and learning through this holiday weekend, but go quantum when it comes to following your heart and following love. No kidding, go for it. Step 6, the Librans, sunny and super childlike here in the holiday weekend, but it's time to go quantum in the way you respond to people or respond to yourself, ego-wise. Step 7, the Pisces, cloudy with a chance of anxiety for the holiday weekend, but it's time to go quantum when it comes to changing your boundaries and becoming more comfortable in awkward situations. Not kidding. The better you are at that, the more you will survive this next change. Step 8, the Capricorns, sunny and manifesting their reality, but time to go quantum and innovate your decision making. All right, so when it comes to your decisions, Capricorn, decide with your heart, not your logic, if you want to make it past Pluto. Step 9, the Aries, sunny and super social through the weekend, but it's time to innovate your response to yourself. Time to innovate your mirage, says the North Node in Libra. Step 10, the Tauruses, sunny and super professional through the weekend. Can you tell? I'll be out shooting. But it's time to innovate your lifestyle. That is your health and your day-to-day operations. Had a Taurus out there said I wasn't saying enough. Health, day-to-day operations, what you do in the moment, your routines. Okay. Step 11, the Virgos, sunny and also sunny and healing. Sorry, I couldn't read my own notes there. Sunny and healing through the weekend, so they're really restoring and taking advantage of this Virgo energy. But it's time to go quantum, Virgo, and raise your prices. Ask more for what you give and give less away. So moving on to our Lightwalker Parade. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, please be kind and do subscribe. Thank you ahead of time. And on Facebook, you can be my friend by coming down to soulgarden.tv, or excuse me, .me. And you can always see our shows at soulgarden.tv. And of course, if you'd like to purchase a reading or any of the spiritual products that I offer, come on down to soulmart.me. Pardon me, it's a little cold out here, but I'm chugging along as this beautiful sun sets. I hope you have a fabulous weekend, folks. I'm so grateful. Feel the independence, live in your heart, go with the flow here, and remember to pledge allegiance to your own heart. That is what's most important through this weekend. Because on Sunday, there may be some magical breakthrough happening. We got Jupiter, we got Venus, we got lots of cool planet stuff happening. And I, for one, am here to be with you step by step. Have a great weekend. Happy 4th of July to America. I love you, United States, and I love the rest of the world, too. I'll see you on Monday. Live, love, be. Good morning. I am live in Oakland, California, and it's Friday. It's also the 4th of July.